go. It's recording, yeah. I said I was going to record immediately from the last one. I lied a little bit. I had to go stabilize it because it was super annoyingly laggy, but right now, it's really smooth, and I appreciate that. So, I turned off some background applications, which you think I should have done anyway. Huh? I don't think about it.
I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place.
You mean the personal project that I'm already carrying around? Cool.
It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Flirting.
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
One moment, I apologize. I'll explain what I'm typing here in a second. Okay, I was telling somebody that my first playthrough was 37 hours, and they were trying to sort of debate, just friendly debating, that that's pretty short for an RPG.
No one has ever
but
so
I was
explaining
that you could get some mileage out of this game.
I'm number one.
The new game plus the.
Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I
What was
call
I
it.
saying? I got
For
distracted by
projects like
PB.
the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love.
Okay,
by the way.
you can get some mileage
Promise to
out. The
bring
new
me
game
what you
plus the
scrounged, and I'll
multiplayer
submit to all
ties
your
into the
questions.
single player, and that helps a little
Remtech,
bit.
huh?
You
Got
can
it.
just keep doing different decisions and stuff. Especially when the next 1 or 2 games come around, you'll have to play this again just to get some of the effects that you actually want, for example. So there's that, there's a lot to do, A lot of the planets, especially if you're a completionist, to go scan those 16 different minerals and shit like that. I'm gonna do this real quick. And I was just explaining that my save file might have been shorter than some because I actually skipped through most of the dialogue because I read faster than they talk. So they're all gold, damn it. None of my people are gonna be able to do any of this. 10% and 7% chance. I'll send them, and I'll go ahead and send them, because even... Oh, it's not gonna let them? Oh, okay, it was just lagging. Even if they fail, they're gonna get, like a fraction of the experience, and that might still level them up. Oh, cool, thanks.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
We fly into space class.
Alright, let's do the part that Timber likes watching. The boring garbage. Okay, I've unlocked the... Okay, see, this is the equipment that I want, but even at last level, health and shield regeneration delay, that's useful. It's just regeneration. It doesn't even give me any bonuses to my the raw stats, which is more important to me. But it looks so cool, and I want it. Ugh, but I'll never wear it because it doesn't suit this character's playstyle. And I don't really need any of this right now. I got a good chunk of this. Anything I need in here? Elias. No. And then now these are some good stats. Power damage, weapon damage, and damage resistance. Like, I'm okay with those stats, but I like my Maverick stuff more. And there's nothing really... Oh, that's one thing I want to explore. Weapons. This. I hear it's really good for shredding shields. Oh, I gotta be 60 for that one. Okay. And only 10 weight. That's good. I'll go ahead and craft one of those if I can. I probably can. Guns. It's lumped in with pistols for some reason. Yeah, I can craft it. Oh, nice. Yeah, definitely that. What the fuck? There. Oh, you know what I need? I need to... Before I start crafting... Except maybe the armor. Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god, this is the boring parts. I don't want to record this crap. Okay, helmet and... What is that? Are those my legs? I guess? Yeah.
Oh, how'd you get
Helmet and legs.
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh.
Helmet and... Let's do legs first. Okay, they're not here. That's weird. I'm gonna have to buy them at Kadar or something. The level 5 ones will carry me. I'm gonna go to the Nexus because I need to visit the vendors there, and I need to pick up some of those mods that give my guns extra mod slots. Or those modules they're probably called. I need to go here anyway to do the first murder request, essentially. So I can't skip this when you go between systems, but you can skip when you're like exploring planets and stuff. Which I might do on camera eventually. You know, it got to the point where
Familiar territory.
with nobody talking, like there's a few planets per system.
To survey all.
And I might do one as an example. Yeah, let's go to this one. Okay. See, at a certain point, I could skip it, and I didn't know that in the initial playthrough.
Anomaly detected.
And just do this. It got to the point of, other than when Suvi talks,
Probe
the
away.
sounds were so soothing. I was
Detecting
actually
what's left of a ship.
playing ASMR stuff right beside me doing this because I would do like all of them in one go. But we're not gonna do that right now. But it's just like this little boom sound is very soothing to me. But yeah. I also figured out a pretty cool system. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the multiplayer at night when I can't record. And that's where you're gonna see some of the like boost in like inventory and stuff. Because when you play the multiplayer, you get boxes based on the difficulty you play, and you get those translate into single player gear. They can be weapons, resources, credits, and the higher I loot the box. Like the silver box gave me like 750 credits, I think, something like that. Which is not bad for the early game, but it doesn't do much for me on a new game plus. There will come a point where I will roll a pure biotic
Pathfinder,
character.
do you have just a minute?
Let's do this.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tavessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
So there's stuff to do on
What
the
are you
Nexus.
looking for? Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
I can flirt.
Nice to see someone so devoted to her work.
That's kind.
She's one
Sometimes
of the
camera makes
potential
people
casual
shy away from
flings.
me.
Like, even
That's
PB
a
you
shame.
can just sleep with, and she's fine.
So
Like, no
that's
drama
what
or
I
anything.
need. The truth.
In
I
fact,
mean,
her characterization
someone needs to
prefers no
record the
strings,
history
but
we're
you
making.
can attach some strings.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or, hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so
Yeah,
that's
she
all for
wants
now.
hard
But you can bet
truths,
I'll have more questions
but
later.
she
This
accepts
was
writers'
more fun
answers
than I
regardless.
expected. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
But first, I need vendors. I don't know which one sells mods, so I'm gonna hit up the weapon. Oh wow.
Let me know what materials you need, and I'll find you something.
Okay, I don't need armor
That's a
right now,
relief.
I don't think.
Thanks for helping out. I owe you
Hey
one.
there.
No, he just sells raw weapons. I don't really need either one of those. I mean, that will serve a future Vanguard style playthrough. But do I need it right now? The answer is no. Like, I'll probably craft a better one myself at some point.
Pathfinder?
Yeah.
What might he have? Okay. Initiative colors and a white and blue one. Okay, so she has the one of them that I want, but I want the one that adds +2. Damn it! But I'll take that one. I will absolutely take that one. I'll take one of those. Fuck it. You have iron. I'll take your uranium. I can afford it. Oh, she does. Yeah! Now, I'm pretty sure I no longer have a shortage of any of that. Alright, they can have that. Okay, that's my main one. But okay, that mod, that +1, I might go ahead and equip on. I might go ahead and equip that on the SMG because 3 mods is still better than 2. But I still need a +2 for my sniper rifle, I believe. And therein lies the issue. Okay, let's go. We gotta go talk to the first murderer, essentially. We are at almost 14 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna, like, not push myself too hard to cut these off at 15 minutes exactly. As I've explained before, they're a little easier to manage that way, but then again, there's a lot of fluff in Mass Effect games, especially 2 onward. In fact, I don't think Mass Effect 2 was that bad, but Mass Effect 3 was just talking for days. So much goddamn talking. And she's angry for some reason. Let's find out why.
It's you. You, Pathfinder. I have a word or two for you.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my problem. He's everyone's problem. We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego.
Alright, I'm gonna skip through
Now
this.
she's dead, and we'll all soon follow. Hey, my dad died.
They're just mad because stuff didn't go right. I mean, I would be too, but I'm not sure if... there's no way to predict how you specifically would act on some of this.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array.
Oh,
are
I didn't
okay.
want to do this.
I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his
We'll
memories?
do it.
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
I want to skip through this because it's so awkward.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
This conversation is basically no, yes, no,
It's
yes,
our best
no,
option.
yes.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll
No.
set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché
Yes.
on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
No.
We need to catch
Yes.
up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
No.
Their rules, not ours.
Yes.
Why deny Earth
See what I
an
mean?
advantage?
Like that's all this scene
Define
is.
disadvantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive.
So
but
awkward.
an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs
Oh,
and humans interface
yes.
directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take
No.
the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
See, it's just so weird. In the beginning of the game,
Wow,
he's very
hearing Mom
gruff,
again.
and you can even
Never
choose
knew that's how
dialogue
Dad
options
found out.
that are like,
Alec
"Oh, I
was
wasn't that
stubborn.
close to my dad. You know, it sucks that he's gone, but I wasn't really
I would hope
close
so.
to him. He's very
Mom's life was
distant."
worth fighting for.
And in the
Different
beginning of the
scenes
game,
often
he
extended
really
to
proves
me as
that
well.
he's very cold. He's very
Nobody wanted to
professional,
listen.
and that's cool
The
and all.
idea
But
of
in
you
the
scared
memories that
people
you
too
watch, he's like super
After this,
casual
Dad
and like
moved us back
nice
to Earth
and
to
like
care for Mom.
you
Wonder
could hear him in
why
the
he wanted me
dialogue.
to
He was
see this.
idealistic and
Perhaps it
stuff,
was the
and
beginning.
you know, to their credit,
Of
they do
what?
kind of address
Unknown.
that in like especially
Private
his
audio logs are now available
yeah
in your father's
in the
quarters.
quarter in his room.
I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked.
Yeah.
They may get...
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Like in his room, you can find an audio log where he's like, "Yeah, I wish I told my kids I love them more often," and that's cool. But his characterization is kind of awkward because he goes up and dies immediately, and then all his characterization happens post mortem, and it's a hard sell, to be honest. Like there's like you eventually unlock a dinner party memory, and you can see he tries to be a family man, but it's kind of awkward for him because he's such a cold professional. So that is part of his characterization, but it's just like I said, it's awkward, and I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I'm not 100% on board with it. I don't really care about Ryder Senior. I just hope they don't make him a major part of the next game. But we're at almost 19 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording and start it again immediately. So, I'll see you all soon.